Welcome back to the PwC channel for another Oshawott League match, and this is a Week 8 match between Zeroga21 and SceptorBird. And let me tell you guys, Oshawott League has been absolutely amazing this season, so I'm very excited to get this final week match because the playoff race is absolutely insane. I think 80% of the league are at either a 3-4 or 4-3 record before week 8, so that's insane. There's never been a playoff race like this where literally everyone pretty much still has a chance, apart from like three people or so, to either drop out of playoffs or still make it on week 8. And yeah, these two guys are right in the mix. We have Zeroga probably with the best shot. He's got a 4-3 record, and he's got, which is crucial, the +6 differential. So he would really need to get 6-0 here to have any chance to drop out of playoffs. And even then, he's probably still got it. Whereas SceptorBird is at a 4-3 record, also pretty good situation, pretty good comfortable situation with a +3 differential. So yeah, both these guys are right now having a good shot at making it, but yeah, depending on the result, this might still change in this match. And yeah, let's look at the matchup here. We got for SceptorBird, we got the Rillaboom, Mach Alola, the what's this thing called again? It's not Froges. Anyway, the little flower fairy thing. Let's check it out. It's comfy. All right. Suicune, Melmetal, and the new signature, which they traded for. This is Mudsdale. Then for Zeroga, we got Necrozma, Talonflame, Iron Morph, Gliscor, the signature, which is Diancie, and Hexerus. Really scary team. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can definitely tell why SceptorBird has been scared of this matchup. That's yeah, that's looking like a scary one for sure. All right, I'm just once again letting them know that I'm ready. I can't. Oh, Jesus Christ! Once again, I can't talk in chat. I have to let them know here. All right. Hopefully they will play now. All right. And yeah, for SceptorBird, Suicune has been huge. Now they're talking in chat about the fact that I'm muted. Yeah, I am indeed, because I'm connected to a VPN, and that's when you cannot talk in chat on Showdown, unfortunately. So that's, yeah, they are indeed good. All right, let's go. Finally, we are gonna have the lead matchup. And yeah, just quickly looking at it, Hexerus looks scary, just due to the raw punching power. It can get past Melmetal with Earthquake or Close Combat respectively, and just overpower Suicune and Mudsdale after a few boosts. So also resists the priority thrown at it by Rillaboom. And yeah, Iron Morph, if this is like Assault Vest Mug, it can probably take a couple of hits from Iron Morph, but other than that, it's also looks scary because the Comfy can't really touch it at all. So yeah, that's gonna be an issue, I think. Yeah, honestly, because also the Rillaboom can't really touch it with the priorities. So yeah, that's looking like a huge issue. So SceptorBird has to really take care of this Mug and shouldn't let it get burned here potentially by this Talonflame. Alright. Yeah, so Talonflame, obviously the Suicune and also the Mudsdale are looking like really solid switch-ins. Oh, and he takes damage on the Mug. Yeah, well, let's see. Maybe now he can probably kill it with Shadow Sneak, I would assume. Maybe, I don't know. Potentially, let's see. Um, which would be good for him, but he took some damage, and the Iron Morph is definitely gonna appreciate that, because once this Mug is gone, I don't think there is much. I guess Mudsdale can still take a hit and can take it out with Earthquake, but other than that, would be an issue. Oh no, now he switches out. What was he? Well, maybe he doesn't have Shadow Sneak. Alright, there we go. So Talonflame U-turns out into Necrozma. Oh, that took a lot of damage, honestly. Even, especially as a leftover set. So this might be a very offensive Suicune by the looks of it. Interesting. 36% to Necrozma with Scald. That's crazy. Yeah, well, he's probably gonna switch back into the Mach Alola, I could imagine. Or even, I don't know what else he would do. Yeah, he goes into Mach Alola indeed. And yeah, let's see. Like, he Calm Minds. Is that premature? He doesn't have Colbur Berry, So he's definitely gonna have a knockoff coming his way here. And he goes for, yeah, well. Oh, he goes for clear smog instead of knockoff. Yeah, that's yeah, Zeroga got away with that one here. Well, what does he do now? Now he probably, yeah, what does he do now? Would have been a nice knockoff there, but did not elect to go for it. Instead going for the clear smog. Yeah, and what now? I don't really have a good solution here, honestly. Personally, I don't know. Maybe can go try and set up alongside the Necrozma with Comfy, but Comfy can never really sweep as long as Iron Moth and Talonflame are around. I guess it could if it has stored power. If it's like draining his stored power, Calm Mind, that might do the trick if Zeroga is unwise enough to set up alongside it. But then again, he could also just lose to, or he goes to Melmetal, decides to take the Heat Wave here, which he will. Oh, that's a Salt Vest. Wow, that's a really bulky Melmetal. Alright, interesting, yeah. That's looking like a good set. That's also going to be able to take a hit by the Iron Moth. But yeah, it doesn't really want to take an Earthquake slash close combat by this Hexerus. But you never know, like Zeroga, it's going for the Earthquake, alright. And it does take it indeed. Wow! I wonder if this was prep by Zeroga, if he calced this beforehand, that it would never get killed by an Iron Bash. But yeah, it definitely lives. And yeah, now, honestly, it looks like he just is in huge trouble with the Iron Moth. But it's not quite over because Mudstail definitely can take one hit and take it out. But yeah, whenever this Comfy... Oh, he goes into Diancie. Well, like, this can potentially set up on Diancie. And if it gets to like +6, then obviously Iron Moth is not going to have a fun time either. So yeah, now he goes into it. That was a wise play. And yeah, well, what does he do now? Obviously he can switch Mudstail into the Sludge Wave, but if he predicts this with any sort of... Because, like, yeah, if he predicts this with Energy Ball, then... Ooh, Jesus Christ. Critical hit. That's annoying. 35%. Energy Ball... Probably not quite gonna do the trick, honestly, but it's close. One more hit and it's gonna be an Energy Ball range, and then it's just, honestly, GG. Because it's bulky. It's probably gonna be able to live one Scald, I think. Well, maybe not, because it's so offensive, the Suicune, by the looks of it. Doing that much damage to Necrozma. But yeah, the noose is definitely tightening around SceptorBird's neck here. It's not looking too pretty right now. And yeah, what a scary team Zeroga has, honestly. I definitely can tell why he was so scared of it. It's a shame that he was unable to knock out the Hexerus with Melmetal. Shame for him, that is. Right, he goes into... Yeah, goes into Gliscor wisely. Man, had he just knocked off with the Makalola, that was such a free play, honestly. Smackdown, yeah, that's not gonna do the trick, because Gliscor is too bulky to be bothered by the high horsepower, honestly. Yeah, that's a nice tech. That's probably for Talonflame, I guess. Mostly, but it's not gonna do anything to Gliscor. It doesn't care. Oh, is this Choice Specs, I wonder? No, it's Mystic Water. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why he did that much damage with the Scald. So yeah, now it's gonna be slightly weaker. But yeah, wow, I completely missed that. Zeroga loses to water moves. What the hell? He's got this Hexerus, can't take a hit anymore. Wow, I did not, I completely missed that. Well, he has to Terra with the Diancie. Now he's gonna go for Energy Ball. Yeah. Oh, this is Choice Specs. Is it? I think so. Or this is just, obviously it could also just be not. But Suicune is naturally so bulky, I would have imagined it would be able to live it. Well, anyway, this should be it. Wow, what a good win con this Suicune was. I completely missed that. Didn't really look at it. Alright, yeah. But yeah, now really it should honestly be over, because I don't think Rillaboom can ever set up to the point where it can get past this Iron Moth. This can is toxic, can't get past Gliscor. I don't know, it might be Rest Sleep Talk, but still can never really beat Gliscor. And oh, it goes into, well, yeah, it is choice specs, so it makes sense, but alright, he decides to use his momentum for going for fake out. Well, yeah, so now this Gliscor is here. He decides to Grassy Glide. It's gonna get toxic or knocked off, whatever. Oh, he's Life Orb. Well, doesn't really care probably about getting that knocked off, but yeah, it looks unwinnable at this point. Maybe if Zeroga, which would be very much unlike Zeroga, makes a really bad play and lets this comfy setup on to like plus 100, that might be an issue still, but he's not gonna. He can just always directly switch into Iron Moth on comfy. Maybe if he wants to toxic it with Gliscor and it is like Heal Bell, then it could set up before he notices that he's in trouble. And then if it has, it's looking, honestly, I'm just reaching here. This is gonna be a 4-0 probably. In all likelihood, yeah, this Mudsdale can't beat Gliscor. It can maybe annoy it if it's got rest sleep talk. Let's see. Terra Blast Grass, interesting. I wonder what that is for. It's Assault Vest, yeah, that's just gonna lose. And yeah, this is gonna be a slow, annoying process for SceptorBird here. He's gonna lose this match 4-0. That's an annoying loss, definitely, because now he's at a -1 differential. That I know that puts him behind Starvin Pig, who is at 440 differential. So yeah, that's putting him on the brink of getting knocked out of playoffs, I think. Maybe if it is Heal Bell Core Mind. But nah, he can't. He can never get past Iron Moth. So Iron Moth can just come in here, go for Sludge Wave now, and it's gonna win the game. And that's it. Exactly what happens. All right, GG guys. That was definitely fun. I wonder. I mean, I probably it looked like a rough matchup to start with for SceptorBird, definitely. He said, "OMG, I threw" in the chat. I wonder how he threw. I mean, it was a rough matchup, definitely. The Iron Moth was a huge issue for him. Couldn't really, like, once the Mug got weakened, that's what I said in the beginning. But even then, like, Mug can't beat it forever. Like, it can't switch in that often because it's not like it has regenerator or anything. So it would have gotten whittled down eventually. And yeah, I guess Mudsdale could have taken 1 or 2 hits, but yeah, you saw it has energy ball, it is choice specs, so yeah, that would have been an issue regardless. Alright, so GG, Zeroga, happy for Zeroga. I should say Zeroga definitely dominated the early season, like he was the front runner, much like Master Jofo was in Season 7. And then he had a rough mid/late season where he took a couple of losses, uh, 3 losses that is, and yeah, now on week 8 he got this huge win over SceptorBird, and definitely that will put him probably, because the margins are so tight in this league, this is gonna put him from being potentially knocked out of playoffs to probably second seed, to be honest. And yeah, looking at the whole season, that's definitely deserved because Zeroga has been such a huge force in the league, and I'm happy for him. He definitely played well in this match. And yeah, for SceptorBirds, I'm definitely fingers crossed that it might still be enough to make playoffs, definitely, depending on the results in other matches. But yeah, right. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I definitely did. And yeah, maybe we will have other matches still. I don't know. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.